What's up, replay crew? I was saying something to the replay crew. It's called the replay crew when it's not live yet, before it actually goes live, before you can see it. Ah. Did we go live? Are we live? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can I hear myself? Yep, there it is. What is up? What is up, everybody? Good day, good day, good day. As we start this live. Wow, wow. Okay, Selena, Colleen, Christy, Billy, Kathy, Papa, Angie, Sandy. So far, so good. Yeah, what's up, Adam? Good to see you. Everybody see it? All right, all right, all right. Beardian, good deal. 61 people on it already. 72. It's a climbing. It's a climbing. You guys will not believe. You guys will absolutely not believe what has transpired. Like, oh my goodness. I'm gonna give it a minute. But wow, 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 wow. Let's see. Wait till who it. I'm not sure if anybody's seen. No, it's getting to be the point where it's Papa Dave. It's hot and humid in Otter Creek. It is. What's up, Dara? I love my Myrtle Beach. Debbie, good day, good day. Doreen, Jane Chu, I see ya. Granny Lou, there's Joanne Locala. 98 people here. Once we get to 100, we're going to say hello to a very special friend of mine. There's Gail. We are 98 people in there. Why isn't this going? Live chat. What's up, Rob? I gotta start. I gotta go back to this. Remind me to go back in live chat. All right, there you are. I literally flipping. I literally just went live right when you're calling in. So all right, we're at 104. Everybody, let me introduce you, my guy. Bam, Levi. All right, there is Levi. He's here hanging out. So he is here with us today. Go show him the swing. How he was doing the swing. Man, we got to get into. We're going to get in. I told Levi today, this is kind of going to be a serious chat, so we can move off a little bit, but we're here hanging out. He likes to swing, but man, oh man, yes, me and Ron went down to town hall. Me and Ron rode down there in the truck, and you guys won't believe what has transpired. Everybody saying hi, Levi. Hi, Levi. Let's see. Hi, Levi. Hi, Levi. Levi. Hi, Levi. Hey, Levi. Levi.
Hello.
Look at this. It's me and Levi. My guy, Levi. Yeah, so Levi's hanging out today. The flag is fucking awesome, you guys. Once again, big shout out to Tom yesterday. You'll see it flying here in tomorrow's video. This video. I was doing my TubeTown live, but I wasn't planning on. Let me get you back in there, dude. 1 second. Turn this a little bit. There we go. Had to stand a little lower. What's up? It is flipping. The swing is the best. But yeah, we went down there and you won't believe. I recorded it. Don't you worry. But again, same situation. I got the door shut on me. It wasn't. Let me try and get you in there, dude. It's the top of your head and the bottom of my face is what they get. But yeah, we're gonna get into it a little bit because Ron's pretty upset. I mean, the dude has 5 Mancoon cats that aren't tropical weather cats, and once again, still no power. Well, who's that? Sue, member for 14 months. Sue, thank you so much. You're the best. Love watching you. The swing is the best part. Look, Flippin' Adventure says, hey, Levi.
Hello.
Flippin' says, you know her, but she comes into the trading post sometimes. If you saw her, you would know who she is. Yeah, no, what's going on now? It's really, again, no more. Can't record. Then the office is closed. Like, I got a little heated. I got a little upset, man. I'm like, because I was there, Ron wanted me to represent him, not represent him, but like be there with him to film and have accountability. I asked him, I said, did you want me to do that or not? And he said, yeah. And sure enough, but then no filming, I can't film, blah, blah, blah. You got, oh man. Taz for T for 2, remember for 15 months. Thank you, T for 2, we appreciate you. Jackie Webb from Scotland, 15 months, letter 1, all the way from Scotland. That's all the way on the other side of the world, Levi. That's the flag. Hear it? It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, Yeah. It's he's still being denied power. I'll probably do a video about this.
Hi.
Um, so literally, actually, I talked to Ron, and I'm going to do an interview with Ron. Ron's cool with it. We're going to do an interview with Ron. He's going to explain the whole situation, how it went down, what Zim said, the time frames he said, what he said. It's been like maybe, and again, you guys will hear it all from Ron himself. He's agreed to do this. When Zim told him he was going to get, first thing to be getting the power worked on was in, I think he said July 16th or 17th. And now here it is, August almost. I don't know the exact timeline, but we're gonna do an interview with him. We'll probably do that on the What You Doing Will's channel, and we're gonna talk about this whole situation. I do know that people have been reaching out saying that I've been being sent laws that are, saying that the mayor really has nothing to do with this. I kind of understand. But there's another new clerk. Just so you know, now there's been, I don't know what the situation is, but there's another new one in there, and today's her first day, and so therefore I'm not sure if she realized what kind of circus she joined, but. Rooms to go, but yeah, man, I got really frustrated, and then he wouldn't talk to me. He said he wouldn't talk to me about my RV permit after we got done with Ron. He said the office was closed, and then basically shut the door on me. But yeah, didn't want me to record again. Turn it off. No, we can't do nothing unless you turn it off. Like what? Look. Oh my goodness, people! I just look at Levi. He's just standing there. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate that. Thank you. Fun send some First Amendment Otters good. Oh, well, no, all of a sudden Town Hall's closed. I don't know what, maybe he had something on the door I didn't see. I don't know. He said it was closed. But, yeah, like Ron is very upset. Just, like I mentioned, it should have been, they should be going all right now. He says they've been worked on for a couple hours, all because there was not a permit number generated.
Hello.
What is it? Hey, Levi, all the way from India. India, dude. That's cool. Not Indiana, India. You guys see his face right there. He's happy. But yeah, he said it didn't work out all because, does anybody know who generates the permit number? Ask me that. Zim told him that it goes off a permit number. Now, and you guys will see, I remember talking to Jason. Jason said that it was all generated. There's some lines crossed somewhere because now all of a sudden the permit wasn't there. He needs a permit number. Who does the permit number? How come he can't put a permit number on it and send it to CFV? He has to do all this other, he has to make sure all this other stuff is done right. Why is the mayor having to make sure all this other stuff is done right? I even told him, I was like, dude, again, with another second new clerk coming in, gosh only knows what's going on. But all I know is Ron was defeated, literally walking out of there. And you'll know when you get to meet Ron. He's a really nice guy, but he's just kind of, he was just gonna hang out and wait till something happened. It's literally been a month since Zim told him about freaking, we'll get your power on, and then now it's still, he's been working on for hours this morning and nothing. I'm literally furious about this. You know what I mean? Like I'm literally furious because of the fact that it's not cool. Like the dude's over there, he went and bought that second generator for crying out loud. He's now spent almost $1,700 in generators. So they got a solar generator, and then they can charge it if he needs to, so he don't bother the neighbors with a solar generator at night. Like it's literally absurd. Like I do not get it. Other than my opinion, and I told Ron this from get-go. I said, dude, he's going to be trying to give you all kinds of hurdles, and I said I wouldn't be surprised if he's trying to get you condemned. To be honest with you. Hi Levi, hi Mayor, Ninja Puppy. No, I don't know if it's another temporary or permanent one. The other one was Shauna. We could call her Sean. She was there that day. She's no longer there. It's another new one, and then she obviously got a little introduction to this stuff going on, and Zim breaking. I even said, there you go, breaking the sunshine law again. You know what I mean? No more discussions. And then he's saying, oh, you can't record in the office. I'm not. I'm recording the back of the chair. I'm having the audio is recording, but it's like, dude, this guy is like so power trip, and it's ridiculous. And I've been sent the law saying to the mayor, that like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's time for Ron to get an attorney, to be honest with you. I guess we'll discuss that with Ron in the video. Like I said, I'm going to do a video with him and see. Oh, I know I can record. That's why I told him I'm going to record. But it's like, how funny is it? Oh, we could talk, like literally walk in. He's like, oh, Ron, I'm trying to speak for Ron a little bit. You know what I mean? Because Ron's like, kind of just take it back. Ron wasn't even really going to get into it. Here, let me give you a napkin, dude. Hold on. Nope, not that one. Where did it go? I thought I had one in there. There, dude. Use that. Wipe your nose. Wipe your nose off. There we go. We get excited sometimes. But we'll go back to read the chat. So no, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Like I said, Ron's permits are waiting to come pay. Yeah, Ron, he has a receipt. Ron's paid the $300. He showed me the receipt. That's why he went in there. And then you guys are gonna hear the whole conversation. Now again, Zim talks really low, and I'm behind Ron. Ron's actually standing in the office, so I didn't go in there, but I'm standing there. But why is it Zim still has this control? Like, oh, we got to make sure to do this, make sure to do that, and this and that, and that, because they're not accepting the permit because they don't have a permit number. Jane with a $2 super chat. Who generates the permit number? Ask me that, or tell me that. Does anybody know? Put like 222. That way I'll know that you're going, because I'm not even reading the chat. I'm just furious right now. Actually, I gotta get back to live chat too. Probably better help me if I get there. But who generates it? Is it the clerk that generates the permit? Or obviously it's not the power company, because the power company says that's the reason why they're not doing it. There's no permit number. And Zim says that Jason did it wrong. So, okay, so you guys are putting a 2 in there, but who generates the permit number is what I'm asking. I don't know who generates the permit number. He's chasing the grasshopper. Get it? Is that a cricket or a grasshopper? That's a cricket. Don't smash it. Just catch it. But who is supposed to issue the permit number? The building department. The building department to get the permit for electric? I'm confused. That's another thing I said to him. I said, how come whenever the town clerk, I thought, okay, maybe, I don't know. So I don't, the clerk, contact Otter Creek. Well, I got a feeling there's going to be some more stuff going on here. The town clerk or the inspector. So why is it okay? So if he's saying it's already been inspected, signed off on, paid for, how come Zim saying there's more stuff that has to go through? How come the clerk don't put the number on the permit and send it back to them so they can come out and hook his power up? The electric company and town clerk. Yeah, like what is it? I told you I was gonna be furious on this one. So, all right. But you're just chilling, right?
Yeah, I'm just chilling.
You're just chilling like a bill. That's right. But that's why I'm just so what's up? I'm just so upset for Ron. And then obviously I got the door shut on me, and he don't want to discuss mine after the fact. You guys will see, I got a little heat in the conversation. Not bad, but I'm just like trying to understand for Ron, you know. And I'm not doing this just for me and you know, so I could make him look like that. No, I'm doing this so the accountability is there. People can see what's going on right now. Like, just need an inspector to come around. The inspector already came around jail time. That's Adventures of James Lois, if you don't know, name change. That's their initials, JALE, Tiny Adventures. But yeah, he's already paid for it. It's been inspected. It's been signed off on. Like, this is really getting, oh, look at the muscles. This is really getting to be like, I don't know. But like I said, we will be doing an interview with Ron. We will talk about this whole situation. And we got his back. We're going to do everything we can to help support him. And, you know what I mean? Again, like I said, the guy's, you know, out freaking almost $2,000 in generators. And here he's going close to a year now. He's getting close to a year, I believe. So
It's almost my birthday.
it is. What day's your birthday?
December 10th.
December 10th. Ooh, that's 21 days before mine. We both born in. Are you Capricorn?
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. All right. Well, we're close. Yeah, because I know there's a date change there. But the call power company asked for. So this is the problem. When calling the power company, this is exactly what happened. And Ron says in the video. I even mentioned it to Zim. When Ron went down to the power company, the supervisor, the lady, picked up the phone, and her personal cell, and called Zim, and basically said he had to talk back to Zim. Why is the power company telling the customer to go back to tell the mayor to figure out what the mayor wants for whatever? Like I'm so just like freaking mad, just because it's like I mentioned before, I'm not worried about here until Ron. And even Ron, he's like, nope, thanks for your time. You know what I mean? Being polite, but still, you can see he's still trying to be cool with it. You know. Just because of the fact of it's ridiculous. What about approaching another town? County issues permits to notify the city. So that's where it's different here, because they remember the inner city agreement or whatever they had with the county. You remember that all got tossed out. So it's just the city, because that's what they told. You'll find out from Ron. They told Ron to basically go to the county. The county told him to go to Bronson, right? He went to Bronson. What Bronson do? Tell him to go back to Otter Creek. They don't do nothing for Bronson or for Otter Creek no more. So basically, it all deals here. And now, if he's been working on this darn permit for, he said, a couple hours now, What are you trying to figure out? How come you wouldn't sit Ron down right then and be like, okay, here you go, Ron. That's why I said, sit down and explain it to him. You know, I'm like, you know, and he's like, oh, here. And he shows him the permit, but there was no permit number, evidently. Well, can you write the permit number on there and then send it off? Like, what? He has to check with the building department. For what? You know why? Because I promise you what he's trying to do. He's trying to get his house condemned. I guarantee you that's what he's trying to do. I'll just about bet. I can't say guarantee it, obviously, but I'll just about bet. That's why he's wanting to do all this. Oh, we got to do this. We got to do that. He's trying to make it so difficult for Ron, or Ron just like give up and leave. You know what I mean? Like, that's why, like, I told Ron, I was like, dude, man, my community's behind you. I'm going to get more people behind you, because this is, Ron don't know really nothing about all the YouTube stuff and everything. He knows that he don't like that situation going on back there because of the things that, you know, they've done to his cats and all. But, you know, it's just, yeah, I think it might be time for him to get a lawyer. I don't know. Major runaround, Kevin, absolutely. According to their website, the building office is a town clerk. That page has archived just in case he tries to change. All right, thanks, Flippin'. Well, that's what's happening. Again, the mayor was there for the clerk. So the mayor was there doing something before the clerk got there. That's what she said. He was there since 8 o'clock. So he's been there all day. So I guess he's now the town clerk. You know, obviously, I know he needs to try to guide the clerk as to what goes on. But once again, my opinion, and I don't know the schedules of everybody, but if I was the mayor, I'd be like, okay, I need one of the other council members to be there with me for transparency. Because is he going to tell me no if Miss Laura was in there or if Rex was in there? Is he going to sit there and say, oh, I can't talk? You know, I'm not going to talk to you if you're recording. Once again, he's not going to talk to recording. Well, then why are you the damn mayor? Like, I'm mad, people. I'm mad. Sorry, dude. I'm like so fired up about this. Andrew says hi. Says hi, Travis and Levi.
Hi.
Well, Zim is begging people. I don't know. Well, that's the second one, and I'm not sure if, you know, she even understands what kind of circus she's in, if she's temporary or what. But that's where, to me, if it's a temporary, and then you got somebody who would be considered the person you answer to, right, the boss, you're going to do what that person says, right? That's what I'm saying. There should be accountability there. One of the commissioners should be in there. There should be no business going on without one of the other commissioners in there with the mayor, so they can all conduct business together. And one, learn the town better. But two, you know what I mean? Like, so it avoids all the corruption. You know? Like, that's literally what it's boiling down to. Why else is them making it so hard for this dude to get his power turned on? I'm telling you. So evidently there's still two council members. I'm not sure if they're still on, resigning, or what. I don't know. You know, hey, from what I understand, what I've seen, what I've heard, like, yeah, you know. But unfortunately, it's sad for him to be making his town look this way again. Totally painting, like even Ron was saying, Zim starts shaking when I'm in there, like I'm questioning him, like, and you guys will hear, remember, you have to hit headphones up or whatever, closed captions. But, you know, and then there's things about Ron that I know that you guys don't know, and I won't share unless he decides to share them. But freaking, you know, it's sad. He's literally putting himself up for a serious lawsuit. He's, you know, and then he doesn't like it that now I'm filming for accountability. I'm not there to cause a drama. I'm there to, hey, this is one, you started with me, but I have a runaround thing. I have 7 different things to do. 2, how come you can't sit Ron down right there? Ron was in the office. Ron was there. How come you, okay, dude, let's go ahead and knock this out. You're here, we're here. Let's go ahead. Here's what we got to do. Here, he shows them paperwork. Like, I've been working on this for 2 hours. We've been working on this for 2 hours, 4 hours, whatever. Well, what else you need to do? Because I'm here. Do you need me to sign a paper? Here's my receipt for my $300 already paid. Like, what do you need me to do? Right? Instead, the dude goes and spends $1,600 in generators because he wants to be nice. He didn't even want to go there. He's like, I'll just wait. And I'm like, no, dude, you need to go. You know what I mean? Your schedule allows it. You should go find out what's going on. Because, like I said, when we interview Ron, you're going to find out. Ron was told almost a month ago by Zim, after he got told from the supervisor at the electric company, had a supervisor called Zim on a personal phone. And then she says, hey, I talked to Zim. Zim called him, or he called Zim, however they connected. And now Zim tells him, oh, we got the new clerk in there, you know, right at the beginning, blah, blah, blah. And this has been almost a month since he's done that. And now, once again, he's in there today. Like, I am ranting right now, boy. I'm sorry. I warned Levi ahead of time. I told him ahead of time that, you know, excuse me. But man, oh man, I'm just, oh, there it is. There's the page Flippin' just put up. Yeah, well, you know, it's funny. He comes out the office And then, you know, he grabs the door and shuts it. You know, right in my face. I got that on tape. You know, yeah, I wasn't trying to film anything else. I'm just filming exactly what's going on. Like here, and I even said it, you know, like, hey, well, I even told him, I was like, dude, well, what about my RV farm? You told the world, not me. You told the world to come back and fill your RV. You're good.
I'm happy.
I know you are. That's good. I like it when you're happy.
I'm always happy.
Yeah, that's right. Sometimes we get sad, but it's okay. But that's why we get happy again.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, it's John. Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask Ron last night. It's up there. I'm sure it is, but I'm sure it works fine. But yeah, you know, I mean, it's getting to that point almost. I think. I think that, like, to be honest with you, I'm just I am a knucklehead, Megan. I am totally a knucklehead. Yeah, me and Levi are both knuckleheads. We're goofy guys. We're the goofy guys. But I once again, I just wanted to help the dude get his power turned on, and then obviously whoever generates a permit number. That's the only reason why they need a permit number to go off of. And you guys will hear it all. You guys will hear the whole conversation. Again, you'll be looking at the back of a chair, but just like I'm just. Oh.
Pizza.
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 All right. Obviously, Zim doesn't know how to. I don't know, or like he said himself, a one-man town. Well, it's Richard, him, and the clerk in there, so there's 3 of them, and there's still 2 more commissioners left, so there's 5 in this one-man town. Remember, I got the one-man town, not him. Tube town, population 1.
I'm not sure about that.
Well, maybe Levi. Levi might be considered part of the population. I don't know sure if that's Mark's specialty, Country Mom. I don't know. Like for me, like honestly, it's gonna be Ron's department, and I got a feeling he might. I think with him knowing, like, you know, he didn't know me until about a month ago. You know what I mean? And then we started, you know, talking and become friends, and so therefore he had, you know, he may not known that I had a YouTube channel or whatever, but like I told him now, I was like, dude, you got a lot of people supporting you, man, and they support me, they support you because they see what's going on, and so therefore it's great to have you all out there as additional people to help us. Like I've been getting sent different laws where the mayor is very limited to what they can do as far as and what he's doing now, which again, I'm not sure how many, you know, things he's broken or whatever. You know what I mean? Anyhow, yeah, I don't even know about that. How, you know, it's really sad, like literally. So by the time he gets his power, it's going to be wintertime. At this point in time, it seems like. What's up, Brenda? We got 400 people in here right now. We just started this live about 20 minutes ago. And yeah, and I'm fired up. So if you're just now jumping on, hang out. If you don't want to hang out, you want to hear about it all, that's fine. Again, this is what's going on with Tubetown and Tubetown's neighbors, Tubetown 2.0 neighbors, not Tubetown neighbors. But yeah, it's just very, very hard to deal with because it's just, again, I feel bad for the dude. You guys know how hot it is. Luckily, it's the sun. You got cloud cover today, so it's not too bad. But yeah, but it's still pretty hot. And like he says, he's more worried about his cats. Yeah, so that's my opinion, Flip. And I think that's what I told Ron. I said, yeah, I think he's gonna try and get you condemned. That's my thought. That was my thought. You know, maybe not. But why ain't he trying to get his power turned back on? He has to call the building department or what? So we could try to figure out something or another. And then, you know, well, how all of a sudden now the building department's involved when the electric inspector came out. I want to know what all this inspector inspected and got done. You know what I mean? Like, did he, like, that's, where are we at? I would like to know what Zin's. I don't know. Yeah, Mr. Cooper, sure. If you guys want to, I guess that's a new thing that you can raid people's chats. That's pretty cool. Like the Tubetown or the whatnot things, the raids. But for sure, welcome. And the Temu crew, right? Don't you guys know the Temu crew? But yeah, I'm literally like, not really fond of what's going on. So max content, yeah, you know, there might be that possibility here real soon as to this, because like it's definitely gotten to be that way. See, everybody weighs. Everybody loves. Did they not weigh? Both of them, didn't they? Did you see them?
I saw them.
Yeah. Everybody loves Tubetown.
Well, they love me.
And we love you. We all love you, Levi. But But yeah. Timu crew. That's right. The Timu crew's the Timu raid. Did the building inspector go dump down the road? Yeah, I don't. Again, I don't know. That's where it's like it's very interesting. How can they? How can they? How does that even work? How does that even work with them down there with power, and Ron here without power? How does that even work? I don't know. Oh, it's okay. It's all right if you can't read. I don't even know if that's even a thing. Kim says she loves you, Levi. Big heart's back. Oh, nice one. What did Dawn say? Again, it's kind of going a little fast. Sorry. But that's what I'm thinking, Tom. That's what I'm thinking. What's up, everybody? Say shout out to Tom in the chat. But that's what I'm thinking. He's trying to. Again, that's just my personal opinion. I could be completely wrong. I don't know why he'd be trying so hard to not get his power on, but trying to say something. Oh, well, it hasn't been powered up in X amount of time, and it needs to be checked over, whatever. Well, isn't that what the inspector came for, and he paid the $300 for? Right? Like, why else? Literally, why else do you need anything else other than to put the permit number on there, according to what you said? You know what I mean? So, Granny Lou says, "Do you still like the bike?"
Yes.
He does. I asked him. I said, "Do you still want to ride it?" Because I told him I'd take it back if he didn't want it. He says he still wants it. Oh, there's Captain Dan. Oh no, that's not Captain Dan. I thought it was Captain Dan. But yeah. So, Levi, don't stop smiling. You're awesome. Brian says. See
We're
that?
all awesome.
We're all awesome. That's right. Huh. Yeah, like literally, it's where we at. We're at 450. We'll get to 500 people on it for sure by the time we're done. I'm gonna sit here and rant for a bit, just because. Because I warned Levi. Look at Levi. He's like, "Come on, stop. We're ready to have some fun." But I told him ahead of time. He knows. We'll goof off afterwards. But look at do the goofy run. You're running like Bigfoot, like the Sasquatch. So, but yeah, that's where it's like, it's to me, it's going overboard at this point in time with poor Ron, like literally. Hey, I ain't got to sit here. I'm beat the dead horse, but I'm going to beat the dead horse right now because it's already dead. Might as well beat on it, right? Ain't hurting it none. That even made sense. That makes sense.
I'm out of breath.
You out of breath? I bet. Yeah, I wait again.
Pizza.
I don't get it. Yeah, like well, my opinion, like once again, if you were the mayor, if I'm the mayor of Tubetown, now the guy who's coming in with like, hey, where's the situation at? Remember you called me about a month ago and said we were going to be getting power on real soon? You remember that, Mr. Mayor? And then now all of a sudden, oh, we've been working on this all morning. We're trying to figure it out. We don't know. Well, what is there to figure out? What are you trying to figure out? Sit Ron down. Say, you're here right now. Let's work on it right now. Nope. You know what he did? He closed the office and shut the door on the face. Right? Nope. I'm not talking to you. If you're recording, nothing's being recorded. You can't record. Boy, what is he doing? I told him to do. You're breaking the law. I told him that. Oh yeah, look at you can't even tell. Somebody said, glad to see you're healing up good. That's how tough you are.
Yeah.
You can't even tell no more. I mentioned, somebody was asking about that last time in the chat, and I was like, you're looking good. Stay out. He is. I got him some Powerade.
Hey, Mikey.
Well, what's weird, Captain, here, what's weird is all the different things that Ron's been told. Now, basically, Zim said there was nothing ever submitted, which Jason, the previous clerk, said, yeah, he did submit it. I don't think Jason's going to say that he didn't if he didn't submit it, he'd say that. You know what I mean? Oh, we didn't submit it. The paperwork's all there. Flippin went in office. Flippin saw both. Again, what do you call it? These are the permits, right? These are paperwork you filled out, right? I don't know. And that's what Zim showed us. Like, see this? You need a number. He showed him. See, there's no number or something. Well, then write the damn number on there. What? I mean, like, seriously. Sorry, dude. Like, seriously, like, yeah, it has nothing. I even told you, it has nothing to do with him. It literally has nothing to do with him. But the power company wants him to be involved, obviously, whatever connections is going on there. I'll be curious to find out when I call to find out what I need to do to get power hooked on here. I go down there, he don't want to talk to me, so I guess I'll go back to the power company and find out from them. And they're probably going to say, oh, you need to get a permit from the city, like they did last time. So call the sheriff department and get them involved. Oh, just wait. There's a couple things that are just out there right now that just wait. Oh, that the right people are spoken to. Oh my goodness.
I want to tell Mikey something.
Go ahead.
You're awesome, Mikey.
You hear that, Mikey? Oh, what's up, Lloyd? Well, that's all good, but I appreciate you watching. Even if you can't watch the live, but you made the live now. What's up, Logan? Good to see you.
I wonder who that is.
Oh, I don't know. Somebody just visiting. Oh, that's Miss Gail. She lives down there on the left.
Oh.
She's nice. Charlotte says hi, Levi. Charlotte's got a crush on you.
No, she did not.
I don't know. I'm not sure. That's kind of like the word through the grapevine that I thought I might think. I don't know. I could be wrong. Okay. Can the landlord get a permit? See, well, I had the lease on the property, so I don't know how that would work. If so, it's not a problem. The landlord will be more than happy to do whatever it needs to be done. So, the Levy County officials say they don't have nothing to do with it. So, user error's out here. It says, see ya, Travis and Levi. See ya, user error. That's a fun name. Doing good, Melinda. Thanks for asking. Yeah, so basically, the permit was applied for. I paid the $50 for the permit, but then basically that's when all the stuff transpired, and so therefore I never got to pay the inspection fee. And as you all know, I read the email with what the inspector said, and I'm sure it's all public information. That's why I told Zim, I was like, I'd like to see, if I don't know how it would work. I guess the boiler request, but like the communication that Jason had with the electric company, if he did literally send it over there. Oh, look, you read it. He read it. Look at him. Levi's got a crush. That's so fun. I think you should do a movie night too. Oh, that's happening. Don't you worry. Hey, Adventures Mikey. Well, you know what? If I'm gonna do anything right now, I want to speak with Ron. If we go any forward with the next fundraiser, we'll talk with Ron about this. But honestly, I like to help generate the money to pay back for his generators, because it's like he shouldn't have to pay for it. He shouldn't have to buy those. You know what I mean? And he literally he's done it for his cats ultimately, and he's had to buy two of them, one a solar one and one to charge a solar one, because he don't want to run the loud generator at night, I guess. So
You've been hit by a smooth criminal.
Don't. Smooth criminal. Did y'all recognize that song? But go to the meeting. Well, that's where right now that's that's Ron's situation, and we'll interview Ron. We'll talk to him, and maybe he might want to hire. He might want to hire legal counsel. He might want, he's pretty much fed up with it. And you'll see how aggravated I am in the video when I walk out and I start after I film Zim shutting the door on me, and because we're not allowed to record, I guess. And then you can see Ron's just defeated. You know what I mean? He's walking out like man, and I'm lit, because it's like, why can't you sit there with this guy right now and figure out what he needs to do to get his permit number, so the power company can come and hook. It's literally right there, just there to there. That's it. Like.
I was trying to do the thingy that Michael Jackson does.
You're gonna try it?
I was trying it.
You was? Let's see. Go behind your bike and do it, so everybody can see you. Well, you can just go, but that way further back, that way they can see you. Well, I'm like I said, we'll let's see it.
I want to come closer.
Right. Oh, right.
I almost had it.
You almost had it. It was like the front moonwalk or something. I can't see your feet. Your feet were below the camera there.
Oh,
Well, again, I'm not trying to. Next time I should just go in there and film him. No, and everybody just get to see what he looks like. Evidently, he wasn't. Charlotte's watching him and waving. Charlotte's waving at you right now. I'm just, like I said, I told you I wasn't, I didn't want to do nothing there until we figured that out. We got there, and then he's where he's at. And so Zim says that former clerk didn't do it, and that's the reason why. Arm wrestle. Ready, set, go. We've been arm wrestling lately, and he's pretty darn strong. Like he's just sitting there holding it. Finally! All right, where are we at? 35 minutes in the chat. Yeah, it definitely seems to be. She's yelling, he's waving at me. Oh, she's like, he's waving at me, he's waving at me. You should see you should have saw his face just then. He's blushing.
No, I'm not.
You're blushing.
No, I'm not.
Oh, he's not blushing. Oh, I know. Well, it's funny because next thing you know, it goes from being open to talk, being able to talk to Ron, but not wanting me there because he's talking to Ron, but Ron wants me there to film for accountability, and then that way he'll know what he says. And two, well, now all of a sudden I can't talk to you. Office is closed, literally. Office is bien y tú. But yeah. Kim says, Levi, I love your freckles. Oh boy.
That got me.
That got him, he says. That's.
I have no idea.
Oh, I thought that was they probably didn't go out this way. I thought that was a new clerk. Yeah, it seems like that. And pretty soon, I guess there might be. I know some people have written, from what's told, some people have written some articles out there.
I have jokes with them.
You want to go ahead and tell them a joke?
What do you call a bear with no teeth?
What do you call a bear with no teeth? All right, let's give it a second. What do you call a bear with no teeth out there in the chat? Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, exactly. All right. Do we see anything? A bear with no teeth? A teddy bear? No. A gummy bear.
Yes.
Oh, Shauna got it. Nice. Nice one. Good one. Oh, a couple of you were getting it. Gummy bears, gummy bears. Anything because he can't bite. Levi, you have lots of admirers. You know that? People all around the planet love you.
Hello.
But yeah, the fact of the matter of this guy can still. You would think at least one. I mean, how long does it take to generate a permit number for a permit for a guy who's already paid for the permit inspection, inspected, and people? I mean, help me out. Oh no! You want me to tell you what Charlotte said?
What?
She's blowing kisses. He takes a deep breath. What's up, Marilyn? Be careful! Don't throw it out on the road.
Yeah, so lucky.
I don't. Again, he obviously don't like me anymore, and I'm pretty sure he probably don't like Ron anymore because he knows now that Ron's my friend and Ron wants me to help him. Be sure it's filmed for accountability. Be careful, my man. Don't let it get to the road.
I'm not.
That's what everybody was saying when I was throwing it. I was like throwing it towards that basket, like watch out for the road. I'm like, that's the fun part, to try and keep it out of the road. He's like, touche. Lynn says, like I said, I think he's trying to get the man's house condemned. Now that's my personal thought. I could be wrong. Why else would you want somebody to not have power? And it's already been almost a month since the last time he said, yeah, we're gonna get right on it. Priority. He even said it in there. He's like, it was a priority. Priority. You've been working on it all morning. It's priority. Well, what else do you need to work on? Ron's there right now. Ron's here. What? Okay, I'm here. What do you need? You need a signature? You want more money? Like, what's the deal? Oh man, it's really, really frustrating, to be honest with you. And that's not my battle. My battle is the power here. But as I mentioned, I want to help Ron get his power on first. and then we'll go from there. But so we are going to do a interview with Ron. So just so everybody knows, I am going to sit down with Ron. We're going to talk. He's going to explain it all to you, the timeline. He can show you the text as to the last time not the text, but the date of the last time he spoke to Zim as to what Zim told him. This way you guys know it's not me just making stuff up, not me trying to start anything or trying to cause drama so I could get views, whatever. No, this is reality of what's going on here in Otter Creek.
I'm awesome. Nice.
Yeah, and Ron will tell you that. Ron tried so many times to get electricians out here, but he couldn't get nobody out here to work with his schedule. He'll tell you the whole story. And if I did the work himself.
I will go to sleep now.
And okay, go take a nap. Here, use that.
I go sleep now.
Okay, take a nap. Well, that's the cool thing about it. I think Ron's starting to realize, you know what I mean, that he again, it was just him here. He don't have nobody. He don't have no other friends here in town that I know of. He has friends that he works with, I believe. I'm not sure where they live, but I think pretty much I'm the only person he knows here in town, and he might have been a little timid, because he's just gonna wait. Yeah, look at that. Oh, you're making Charlotte blush now. Oh my goodness, that's a big. No wonder he beats me in arm wrestling all the time. But. Oh yeah, no, we're definitely gonna do it. Like I said, we're gonna support him, and we're gonna get him back up and powered up here. Just a little financial. Appreciate you, Diana. Thank you so much. What are you doing? Yeah, sleep workout with Levi. It's working out with Levi.
Ow,
My
back.
Well, see, there's other things that are very interesting that I know that's happening. Again, I got you don't put all your eggs in one basket, right? Logan says he's showing off for the girls.
Don't make me leave here now.
Don't do that. See? Yeah, it'd be a darn shame, like that if something did happen to Ron or even his animals. So that's I just don't get it. He said it was priority, and we got another clerk. Well, you already have one clerk. Now you got another clerk. Well, and now it's priority, but it's almost like literally same thing with me. Nice throw. How many different things did I have to go through to get to get my stop work notice? You know what I mean?
Where do you go?
Love to be able to help in my little way. Oh, thank you, Audrey. Appreciate you. You matter to us. # Member for 15 months. Wow. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Tom Straight, Travis, a friend of mine, had an MX track. Small town, Ohio. Converted to a pig farm. Yeah, smell that then, right? That's funny. Well, just stick around. I'm just waiting on just some discussions with some.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you.
Some people. What is was that your? Did you send who? I want to say I recognize the name. One of the license tag. Can't see it. A new clerk. Well, think about it. If a new clerk comes in, the only person they're going to listen to is the mayor, right? And like I mentioned to me, that is not right. It needs to be the mayor and one or the other or both. They can all coordinate together a time to get into the office to work with the new clerk together as a city. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, it just seems like that clerk is going to be like, maybe like the other one, like, what did I get myself into? I'm not going back. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what happened to the clerk. Maybe it was just for a day or two. I don't know. Does he think he needs to be Slipknot, $20. This is for Levi so he could take new girlfriend out for ice cream.
Can you please stop?
All right, we'll have them stop. They'll stop now. Appreciate you, Slipknot. Yeah, it just don't make sense to me. All this difficulty to get this power turned on, yet power's on down there, from what I understand. Do they have the permits? Are the permits still here? Are they expired? Are they good? Are they not good? Like, I don't know. What did they do? Maybe I should go ask the Tubetown neighbors what they did to get power turned on at their place so that I get power turned on at Tubetown 2.0. I'm just really saddened by this whole situation.
And I'm
521 people in there. I appreciate y'all hanging out. It made my Levi, your smile has made their day.
happy. Thank you.
He says, "Thank you."
Can you please stop, Mighty
That's
Joe?
all right. Well, right now, obviously I can't do nothing without recording, so I got to try and go there and conduct my own business. I need to get put on the agenda, but obviously Zim's going to stop that, right? He's going to be there like, oh, that's not the proper. Blah, 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 blah. But I do know their charter says that you can talk about anything that's not on the agenda, and guess what's going to happen? Hopefully, I'll have some people show up, and maybe they'll give me the 3 minutes to talk, and I'll be put on the agenda, because I got a feeling that it's going to be a very interesting meeting. I'll just about bet you that. I wonder if he's like, oh, you can't put your recording device on there no more. Does that not just show the absolute like, whoa. Like, I don't know, like, I get it. Levi is awesome, love. That's right. How does Zim get his permit? So Zim basically does the same thing that we were supposed to do. You call that guy and he comes, inspects it, and signs off on it. So I don't know. You know, that's not my business. That's Zim's business. My business is helping my neighbor get this turned on and get my power turned on. And I just stepped in to help Ron because I've become his friend since, you know, all this going on, and then find out what has happened with him and finding out like why the power company has to call him and tell Ron he has to deal with the mayor. What is that? What is going on with that? I'm just running in circles here, but that's just, luckily we got Levi to entertain us.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Lord have mercy, he says.
Will's just rude.
Yeah, what's that?
Now it's gone.
Oh, yeah, went through.
Yeah,
Tube Town, waiting for 3.0. Oh, yeah. I'm waiting too. I'm just waiting on a few things to try and line up. It may or may not happen. I don't know, but it would be fun. Love you, Travis. You need an attorney, Skipper says. But oh man, well, you know what? Honestly, right now I think it's gonna be more so Ron. That would basically, and you know what? Now I'll start a fundraiser for him. You know, to get an attorney if he needs help. You know what I mean? Like there won't be no issues for me trying to help him, whatever, with all you all, because I know you all want to help. And so, yeah, I think, you know, like how much longer is he gonna have to wait? Is he gonna have to wait till tomorrow? Like, should it not be done by the end of the day tomorrow? I mean, it's just not like it's Tuesday, so his priority was that. So I'm hoping by tomorrow. I mean, I'm sure he's caught wind of my last video. I'm sure Zim's, you know, heard about it. I know there's people over there that watch, and they're probably watching right now. And you guys are probably sitting in the AC, where my neighbor's not.
Hi.
Yeah, well, you know what? I don't know why. Again, I don't know why the supervisor of the power company would need to call Zim for that dude to get his power turned on.
I really want to sing a song.
You want to sing a song? What song you want to sing? Go back here and be on stage. Let's do it right here. Right here. Come here. I'll play guitar or do the drums. Yeah. You know what to do? It is so wrong on so many levels, isn't it? Pictures Mike says aren't too full. I guess it's hard to read the chat. I'm trying to go back and read where some of it goes. What's up, JBL Sound God? Yeah, I mean, I would agree with Skipper, you know what I mean? But like I said, right now, I'm still gonna stay here, have fun. You know, we're gonna still. I got more decorations to put up. Like Tubetown 2.0 is like growing, but like I mentioned, I can't talk in town hall. I can't go there without. I can't record. He says. That's it. Again, I wasn't recording in the office, like I mentioned. I'm not gonna record in the office. I get that, you know. So I'll stand outside the office and I'll talk and I'll have my audio on. And he tries pulling the, it's what's in the office, the conversation in the office. Well, the conversation is with the gentleman who wants it to be recorded. Man, what has this guy done?
Yeah, what has he done? What has he done?
I know, dude. It's crazy. Crazy. What did Max Labs say?
I cut my finger the other day.
You did? How'd you do that?
When I was at home.
Well, what'd you do it on?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
Probably glass.
Probably. Just being a boy and not realizing it.
Yeah.
Mighty Joe. Levi smells of cheese. Levi's like, oh, there. Okay, I missed it. Oh, okay. I see. Say Max. Well, I'm gonna call the power company just to refresh this, figure out what I need to do. In Otter Creek to get a power pole turned on for an RV, temporary power pole. Yeah, for sure, Kippy. Oh, he doesn't like it. He definitely doesn't like it. And I was still being polite, not filming him. Next time, it's on, you know. But like I said, it's sad. Dude's still over there. That boat. It's nice. Still over there with no power. Like, unfortunately, he was defeated walking out of there. Like, it has sucked. Right, Tim? Straight? That's funny. What? You'll see my frustration. He's like, I'm not going to explain it again. He never explains anything. Oh, okay. There's not a permit number on there. Okay, well, why isn't there a permit number on there? How come you can't generate a permit number? What are you going to do about rectifying there needs to be a permit number for it to be followed on? Like, explain that to the poor dude, because he's sitting there wondering, like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, you're just sitting there just just running circles. That's exactly what he's doing, running circles. Well, you know what? Uh-oh, what happened? Hopefully nothing's happened on the road. Here comes the ambulance.
Ambulance.
The ambulance.
Ambulance.
They were waving. See, they like T-Town too.
I call it an ambulance.
Ambulance.
An ambulance.
I'm not sure I'm gonna do it. I'll make a bench over there.
An ambulance and an ambulance.
You're funny, dude. Yeah, I'd be curious to know as to what I filmed, what we have documented as to what all has been legitimately broken. The Roadmaster, Trailblazer. They're like, what has literally been, again, that's right. I'm pretty sure you broke the Sunshine Law by telling me that I can't record. Can't record. All right, Mighty Joe. Have a good one, brother. Get well. Look at that stash. Talking about your mustache.
What the heck?
See, TCM, when I went to the power company, I asked them about get power turned on here for a commercial site. They said I need a permit from the city. And that's when I went through the whole deal. And then all the stuff that Zim did as far as, hey, it worked out to where I couldn't put a commercial driveway in, so I can't be commercial. Sir, I see you hiding. I can see the top of your head. No, I can't too. I can see your hair. Yeah. Oh, where'd it go? No, okay, so there's going to be 3. If things go right, we have Tubetown, the original, Tubetown 2.0, and there's going to be a third Tubetown. Brazil is around pre age of 5 months. Zim is cruising for a Sue, and yeah, it seems like it. Zim
is cruising for a Sue.
That's what it says. Go see the ambulance. Is the ambulance just drive down the road, or are they parked down there? I would be surprised if there is a meeting this month. Yeah, very true. Very true. That's a good one. They're not there? Okay, they must have just been making a loop around.
Gotta go fast.
We need to come to Otter Creek. Well, Tubetown's here. If you got a YouTube channel, you want to come and film a little content.
Oh, yo.
You might get to meet Levi. If you go to Trading Post if he's not here. Tubetown North. Well, actually, we are working on. There will be a Tubetown. Like we mentioned from the get-go. I'm gonna have Tubetowns all over, but we'll keep you posted on Tubetowns North. As far as Ohio, I'm not exactly sure just yet, but I got a feeling there's going to be a Tubetown North coming in the near future. But Tubetown 3. So remember, everybody, it's going to be a complete town of tour of Otter Creek. No matter where you get in the intersection, you go to the bridge first. You take pictures at the bridge, infamous Otter Creek. You leave there, you go to Tubetown, the original. You sign a guest book, you take pictures with the mayor, yours truly. When you leave there, you come to Tubetown 2.0. You might meet yours truly, or you might meet Willis here. Play some games, take some more pictures, do whatever. And then when you leave here, you take a right. You drive down and you say, check out the schoolhouse. Take some pictures of the schoolhouse. Hey, the schoolhouse. Once you get past the schoolhouse, you go left. You drive, check all that out. Leave there, cruise around town. Next day, drive by the infamous courthouse, which is getting more and more infamous now. Go by there. Then you leave there and you come out of there. And then on your way to the trading posts, which I haven't disclosed just yet, there will be, if all goes well, a Tubetown 3.0. And you never know, Jeremy might be here if he's in town. Like, that's one thing about it. If Jeremy's here, if he's here at Tubetown 2.0, you guys feel free to stop on in. Same thing with George and Deanna. You know, that's what they both were created for. This is a little bit less private than the other one. Yeah, that they're supposed to let us film. We're gonna hang out on here. Where are we at? Almost an hour. We'll hang out on a little bit longer. We'll go about an hour and a half just so I can turn some of these watch hours on and we can continue to vent about this. But don't worry, I will be doing an interview with Ron. We're gonna go over that whole scenario. I'll probably text him and we need to probably go somewhere, go to the trading post and do it there just because we have AC, you know, instead of sitting in the sweltering sun, because we don't have no AC here or AC over there. So Tubetown is right down there. Literally, if I had a golf ball, you could hit Tubetown. It's all on the same road, North Otter Creek Ave.
Pizza Hut.
Be careful rebuilding 3.0 as Zim will make it impossible. Yeah, I'd like to see him try. It's gonna be entertaining, to say the least. Just trust me, people. Trust me on this one. My goodness. If that all pans out, oh my goodness, it's gonna be. How they do it? Mwah! Look at that, marine research. I think cool to go out with him one day on the boat. Yeah. We'll do some research. Look at clams and stuff or whatever they do. I don't know. So. I'm happy. Right. You know what? Again, right now we're just backing Ron and his battle right now. We'll get to my battles, but I'm just backing him. What's up, River Rat? I was at the river yesterday.
River Rat. I'm happy.
Yeah, exactly, girl. Levi's happy, everybody. It doesn't make any sense at all. And why? And why again? Why hasn't? Again, I know I'm just repeating myself, but priority. Well, my priority then with my resident would have been sit down right now. Let's go ahead and pick a number to put on this permit that you filled out, this application, or whatever. Look at the Cybertruck.
Cybertruck.
Levi loves Cybertrucks. I appreciate Marie. Yeah, you know, I've always, you know, that's always been. I'd rather help others than help myself a lot of times, and that's where I'll get there. Woodstock says, "Hey, there's Woodstock."
I know. I just.
You know, I'll get to where I get to. You know, this is just my YouTube playground. We have fun. I want to be able to have my RV pull here so I can boondock it, come here for the weekend, and maybe if I have some friends that want to bring their RV to town, they can come in and hook up, boondock for the weekend, and they can boondock with a generator, but. Why wouldn't I be allowed to have power? I mean, why wouldn't Ron be allowed to have power? That's the big question right now. Put a sign up. What's up? Thump.
Yeah.
Hey,
your motorcycle.
Yep, flipping's on. Security's got it. Stay tuned. Oh, I know I can film there. It's just him breaking the sunshine law saying no. I want to record myself as far as what I got to process to get this RV permit, because that's what he said. Remember in the last video? That's what he said. So I'm going to record that process as well. That way I know what to do.
Say hi to me if you think I'm awesome.
Say hi to you if you think, hi, Levi. I think you're awesome. Just bring the RV there, put it there, even without power. Well, I'm not going to do that. It's actually out for rental right now. But, you know, like I said, I'll get to my RV power pole. We'll get to that eventually. But, you know, right now, I know people are tired talking about it, but so we got about an hour. We'll stick on it for a little bit longer, just to hang. Please contact the news. Maybe you get long on an audit. Well, what's going to happen? It's going to be the same thing with me. No matter what auditor comes here, they're going to be told they can't film in town hall or whatever. But like Flipper said, I'll be very interested to see. I'll be at the next meeting. And it's going to be entertaining. I bet you. If there's going to be one, we'll see. Because I have something to say.
I have a question for Woodstock.
What question for Woodstock? What's the question?
What's your favorite electric type Pokemon?
What's your favorite? What kind of Pokemon?
Electric type.
Electric type. What's your favorite electric type Pokemon? Trying to read. Oh, right on, True Kind, Gene. Yeah, we'll start that. We'll get that going eventually. We'll get that going, and again, we'll be viral one day. We'll be way more popular than what we are now. Solar, yeah, we could possibly do solar, but then there's a lot more money that I have to look into trying to invest. And I got a generator. I can run my generator and just sit there and just run it. You know what I mean? I'm sure the RV park would love that all day hearing that, because it's going to be right there. But well, yeah, that's the same thing. Well, Jeremy's not an auditor, but he brought light to corruption. You know what I mean? By trying to show transparency. Yeah, it seems like it. Well, absolutely. You know what? We have the internet behind us. We have awesome amount of viewers and support behind us. I know we're gonna do great. We're gonna continue to push forward and continue to make improvements here in Otter Creek. So. Oh no, Marie, I mentioned that earlier. McAllister, we will be doing an interview with Ron. So just so everybody knows, Ron will be getting. What's that? Stick.
What is this?
Your eye.
What is it? What color is this?
Brown.
Eyebrow.
Eyebrow. How's it going? But yeah, there will be. Woodstock said, "What's yours?"
Yamper.
I just, my honest opinion, I really hope some of the other. I wish the other, and again, I don't know. I don't wish. I wish the town the best, and right now it seems like the best thing for the town to be unincorporated, and that would be, one of the other commissioners happened to resign, and therefore they're not being a quorum. Here, let's be careful. That's for cleaning pipes. So. Yeah, well, that's where it's going to be more Ron's story, than mine. Ron's story is a lot more in depth and kind of held back than mine. You know what I mean? Mine just keeps getting run around. But he has his house over there. He had power knocked out since the hurricanes last year. The last hurricane what was the one? I forget what one it was. And here we are running up on hurricane season again. So as of right now, they have a quorum. They have Rex, Laura, and the mayor, from what I understand. So that would be. No, Zim won't talk to me. I'm an a-hole because unless I'm recording, or unless I'm not recording, which that don't make no sense at all. Like, what do you even care? You just make yourself look like a bad guy again.
Empty.
Yeah, I mean, right now for sure.
Empty bottle.
Close to it, Len. But as I mentioned, there was a lot of things that, again, it wasn't, battle hasn't been going on for the year. It was the fact of him trying to find an electrician to meet his schedule, and him getting to town hall. So a lot, like you said, for a lot of the time, it was, it didn't get to summertime. So he was just, he was cool. But now he's like, man, it's time to get this stuff moving. But you guys will, listen to them doing a burnout. They're coming this way. Maybe? Nope, going the other way. They're gone. But you guys will hear Ron's story.
Gotta go.
Exactly. Well, How can you tell Ron? How can you know about this and tell Ron almost a month ago that don't worry, as soon as we get this new clerk, give her a few days and we'll get your power turned on because everything will look right. He literally told Ron that. And now nothing's done right. The other clerk did it wrong. Well, they didn't, or there wasn't a permit number or something. So what do you got to do, Mr. Mayor, to put the dang permit number on the permit, send it to the electric company so they can come turn his power on? Everybody's getting frustrated with this stuff. We're almost done, dude.
I'm tired.
I know. You want to cruise back to the trading post for a bit? I'll come see you up there. Look at him. You don't know. You're goofy. We're goofy guys.
You're goofy goober.
We're the goofy. I'm a goofy, you're the goober, or you're the goober and I'm the goofy. Or you the goofy and I'm the goober.
I don't know.
We're both goofy goobers.
No.
Well, I was saying a couple other laws were said, the mayor is very limited as what they could do. And like now I do understand that this new clerk's coming in, don't know everything in there, but that's why I mentioned before. It should be, the council members and the mayor. The mayor should line it up with the council members like, hey, we need to do this as a town. There's two of you. Let's all schedule it around to wherever. I don't know Rex's schedule. I don't know Laura's schedule, but I imagine if you were the mayor and a leader of a town, you could work with your council people. Hey, let's work together as a town so we can make sure this is all right and not make our town look bad, which is unfortunately what's happening. Literally, it's like deja vu again, man. It's like, what the heck is going on? Like, getting. I mean, I'm sure if I would have been in the office, he'd have probably put his hands on me and pushed me out to shut the door. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Pizza.
Ooh, pizza.
Is Rashad alive?
Yeah, I am going to do a sit-down interview. To be younger, I am going to be doing a sit-down interview with Ron. You guys will get to meet Ron. What we'll do is
Yeah.
So I started filming today with that audio, and then me dissecting tomorrow. I'll have a video for tomorrow, but I might do the interview with Ron tomorrow. But I would like, and once we do the interview, we're going to, you guys will get to know the whole scoop from the horse's mouth itself. Right on, Diane. Yeah, people do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it to, I'm not a, I'm all about, the people for auditors and audit website stuff and First Amendment rights and all that. I'm totally all about it. You know what I mean? Like holding accountability. You have to hold accountability because we're held to accountability, right? Our leaders, our city leaders, police force, everybody needs to be held to accountability if they're going to hold us to it, right? Charlotte wants to know, do you like motorcycles?
Yes.
Yes. Remember at the trading post when we got to rev those one motorcycles?
Yeah.
That was fun, huh?
Hey, Charlotte. You're awesome.
Oh, Charlotte, Levi says you're awesome. Who is Cindy Bourne? 104. Speak to Jim. He's going to get this done. I don't know what that means. Up. Oh, there goes Ron now. He's out of here. He's probably like, man, it's getting hot. I'm going to go hang out in my car. She is Charlotte's running around saying, you said my name. She's happy. She's happy like you right now. Pizza. Alright. Yeah, if you spoke to Ron about this almost a month ago and you already knew about it, how come it's your priority today and you still can't get it done? Like that don't paint a picture of a non-leader. I don't know what it is. You guys know me. I don't like trying to point bad at people. Man, it's at this point in time, this guy's really made himself look like what he's made himself look like. Justice and power for Ron. Right on, Audrey. Ron will be at the next town meeting. Yes. As long as he's not at work. You're funny. Yeah, well, that's what he's doing, Cappy. He won't talk to me unless I don't record. But he told me before I need to come in and fill out the RV permit. The next thing you know, the town hall's closed. You guys will hear it all tomorrow's video. You guys will hear it all. Remember, you have to put the closed captions on. Yes, sir.
Ask what's her face is?
Charlotte.
Yes. If if she was in Florida, if she was in Otter Creek, um, would she come see me?
I'm pretty confident she probably would. Charlotte, would you come see Levi if he was in Otter Creek? Does he give you a letter to speak on his behalf? Yeah, that might be a good idea. Hopefully he'll be able to make it. You know what I mean? Hopefully he'll be able to make it and he'll be able to get there and, um, you know, give it a minute. You'll get an answer here in a second. Usually it takes like about 30 seconds.
I know.
So, it's Cindy Bourne. Who is Cindy Bourne? Everybody keeps saying Cindy Bourne. Cindy, I can.
Of my life.
I don't know. I missed a lot of stuff. I'm not trying to paint Otter Creek black. I'm not trying to paint it bad. I'm not trying to paint the negative. Again, when I say that, that's negative, right? You got positive and negative. Negative is black, positive is red, like Tubetown. But yeah, who's this Cindy lady? Are you somebody that are you helping with this or? JR555, are you in Otter Creek? Are you in OC? How many people are in here that are in OC, man? I'd like to see more people stop by. I know sometimes people are tentative and that's all good. Cindy's in Sebring. I'm not sure what you said earlier, Cindy, but they were talking about you. Oh, man. 1 hour and 11 minutes. We've been on this chat now. Appreciate everybody hanging out. The memberships. Well, we got a couple new members in here. I think we did one new member. Appreciate you. Thank you kindly.
I like pizza.
I like pizza too.
I like cheese pizza especially.
Not Cindy. Cincy is Cincinnati. Okay, my bad.
I don't know what the Cincinnati team is.
I missed where Charlotte said. Oh, she says Daddy's gonna bring them down to Florida and they'll come see you. Not now, but they're gonna. What'd you say? She says Daddy's gonna bring us down, and yes, she will come see you. Not sure when, but we'll know. I'll have to email me that way. Make sure you're at the trading post, or you come down here.
I don't know what day. Well, I don't know what day they'll come see me, but who knows?
Yeah, it might be. They have to plant a chip probably. They'll have to probably plant a chip. So, but we'll keep you posted and let you know. I don't know what's going on here. Cincy Bourne. Is that what you're talking about? I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll see you later, okay?
Yeah, dude. All right, you know. Oh, be careful, my back. He loves to squeeze my back, and that's that mid back, right, where it's like, oh, I gotta calm him down, like, don't break my back. All right, I'll see you in a bit, dude. All right, tell everybody bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, say bye to Levi, everybody. Gail Coombs, Cindy, what did it say?
Bye, what's up?
Said she spoke to Zim. She just spoke to Zim. Well, awesome.
Peace.
I'm not sure what Zim's doing. Hopefully he's getting a hold of the power company. They're saying, bye, Levi, bye, bye, bye. Bye, Levi. Bye, Levi, bye, Levi, bye, Levi from Charlotte. Everybody's saying bye. Bye, Levi.
Hey, can I have a water before? Can I have a
Yes.
H2O before I go?
You can. Agua. There you go. You need your bike with your basket.
Maybe just put it in my pocket.
Okay.
That's cold.
Well, Cindy, being you know Zim and you're talking to him, have him jump on and maybe he can speak for himself, or maybe he'll come down here. Now we're at town hall and he's not being recorded. It is cold. It was in nice water, dude.
Oh.
Like, what, we're gonna be interviewing Ron. Don't worry. You need to turn your redirect on, mister. What does that mean, Georgies? What's a redirect? They were saying that earlier. Is Levi blushing? No, he says no, he wasn't. But I think he was. He's out here. You'll see him. Hold on. There he goes. He's awesome. All right, what's it? Nobody can read. It's Cincy Bourne, not Cindy. Is it he? And he is Seamer. Yeah, I don't know particular. I got all confused too. I don't know. So other streamers. So how do I turn it on, Georgie? Do you know where I do that at? Remember, I'm not that good at YouTube. I don't know a lot of stuff I'm supposed to be doing. I try to have fun. Try to help people. So how would I do it? Zim is. I don't really get it, man. You're trying to be all right. Well, you're trying to be all right. Well, then why aren't you doing the right thing? And like, talk to me. Oh, can't recording device. Why? Why? You're the one who took a mayor's position. I record myself for crying out loud. You guys will hear. You guys will hear the frustration in my voice. And you'll hear like, oh, you can't talk for him or whatever exactly was said. And then I'm like, no, I was there for Ron, supporting Ron. He wanted me there. We rode my truck together for crying out loud, over there. I think Ron was just timid. That's why he wasn't going to go before. I was like, man, you should go over there and find out what's going on. And he was like, he was going to wait to get a call. Well, he's already been waiting almost a month since the last time Zim told him that everything looked good. He just needed to make sure everything was right. But now it's all wrong because of the other clerk, which was Jason. And I'm sure Jason will stick up for himself. No, Jason was awesome. Jason, I mean, the worst thing, and maybe that's why. Maybe that's why, he did all this to make it like that, because the town was really moving in the right direction with Belinda and Jason working there together. The town was really moving in a good direction. And it's a shame that it's kind of gone back to this. Zim is doing something he's not supposed to. Maybe. I don't know. Let me go back and read. Zimmer Creek. Okay, I'll have to find out how to redirect. Yeah, it must be my YouTube studio or something. I missed it if you said it. Try to go back and read. Hit that like button. We have 528 people in there right now. We have 443 likes, man. I appreciate you. One new member. Thanks for jumping on board. Studio settings. All right, Georgie. Appreciate that. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to go turn that on so people can raid. Because I think that's what the expert was trying to do the other day. But I think I don't know if they did, or they just couldn't, and then it just came over manually. I'm not sure. But yeah, you guys are gonna be in for a good treat tomorrow with another dosing of no recorded. Uh-oh. So hard to keep up with the chat. Yeah, maybe I'll give Tug a call. I'm not sure if they even know about any of this stuff because they're probably all covering all the court stuff, whatever's going on with that. Yes, we came over after Coops and George's live. All right, I appreciate you guys that jumped in. Being y'all couldn't get the redirect, it's still coming over. Thank you. Timu Crew, right? Am I right? Timu Crew? Mr. and Mrs. Coop, right? Georgie Coop. I'm probably all wrong, but you guys know me. Appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what it was. I'll have to figure that out. I didn't know there was a setting that I had to turn on or something, so I'll look for that. Yeah, and I did it again. Ozark Teller, is that what I said? Okay, that is Team Crew. All right, appreciate you, Team Crew. But I definitely I need to stretch my back out. Levi boy, it's like right there in the middle, boy. When he goes to hug you, boy, he'll just he'll wrench you. I don't think anybody can figure this out. I don't really know, man. I don't know. I know that I'm pretty pumped on my man Tom brought that flag. Flag looks awesome. I'm gonna have to cut that branch down. Well, he hasn't done that. Oh, he won't be able to stop us from recording at the town meeting. There won't be no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He can say all he wants. So, right on, catch up. I will do. Appreciate it. Probably, you know what I mean? But I was just being respectful. You know what I mean? Why? Do we have a troll in here? Susan Witta, why are you here? What is Susan saying? Let me back it up. You guys gotta tell me if we got a troll. We gotta talk now. Give me some love. Huh. Oh, poor Susan. Travis, you don't live in Otter Creek. Go home. Sounds like you're bitter. Poor Susan. Everybody give Susan some love. She's mad. Don't worry, I will go home. But I happen to have friends in Otter Creek, have a piece of property I take care of in Otter Creek. And so, boo hoo, Susan. You go home. We love you anyway, don't worry. Um, well, actually, I don't actually physically outright own the land at this point in time. Remember, people, I have to lease to own. I rent to own. It's called financing. It's called payments. You know what I mean? Like, you guys have to understand that. Yes, I do not have the deed to this property at this point in time. I have the lease to this property. Lease to own this property. Rent to own, whatever, however you want to do it. Say it, or whatever the case may be. So, where'd Susan go? Don't be eat. No, Captain. Don't call her names. Is Susan gonna talk again? Her face is mad though. She did the mad face. I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home. But if you're one of the trolls, you and all your trolls like to talk about Otter Creek. You can't be in Otter Creek, but you can talk about Otter Creek. Come on, Susan. Come on, Susan. Are you dating Jimmy, Susan? Susan, are you and Jimmy a thing? Oh my goodness. I think Susan likes Jimmy. They're not trolls or fleas. Yeah, again, all that's other people. That's OPP, other people's problems, not my problem. This is my problem. And this is, I'm helping my friend with his problem. That's right, Marie. Everybody here, I think there's only probably 2 people down, 2 or 3, being the neighbors down there, and then Zim. I don't know. Where'd Susan go? She's gone? Susan! Jimmy might have been like, stop it, honey. They're gonna tell you nice things, and then it's gonna make you even more mad. And Travis ain't gonna go home from Otter Creek. Why'd you even tell him that? Now they all know you're mad, Susan. Flyby troll, probably. No, Ron's not an elder. No, Ron's not. I know. Well, my mods know not to block the trolls. So, do I have any mods on here right now? Let me get a water. Oh yeah, I'm flipping on there. Duh. I got my head of security. Head of security on here. What am I talking about? I'm not used to flipping. Like, she knows she doesn't have to mod, but she does if needed. Kimberly says, Susan Willow found you. Uh-oh. Did you find the face? Oh, I started. So there's this guy. It's something on YouTube. And I forget his name, but like people send him stuff. Like if you have like some road rager come up and holler or whatever, and like people just acting like a fool. And then basically they send it to him and he throws it out on the internet, and the internet does what the internet does. Finds out all kinds of stuff. And so it's funny because people are just being outright rude, and then next thing you know, they're getting fired from their job because their employer was notified of their actions and wearing their hats and you know what I mean? Like, and some of them being their own companies and them having to shut down all their stuff because they just got blasted all over the internet as to what they look like. And so that's very unfortunate, but I thought it was kind of funny. Yeah, Ron's probably in his 20s. I'm guessing 20s or 30s maybe, somewhere in there. Late 20s, early 30s maybe. I don't really know. What did Flippin say? Did Susan just take the heat off to Karen? Oh, don't be a Susan. You're right. Yo, nice one, Flippin. Don't be a Susan or a Jimmy. It's no more Karens or Kins, everybody. It's a Susan or a Jimmy. Don't be a Susan or don't be a Jimmy. I was respectful. Cindy. So Cincy born. So you called Zim. I was respectful, encouraged Zim to do good, like we know he can. Well, I think that water's kind of already flowed under the bridge, to be honest with you. And so, Cincy, what did he say to you? If you spoke to Zim, he would talk to you about this matter? I'm confused. What's up, Karen? Good to see you. I'll be live streaming. Everybody be sure to jump on the What You Doing Willis channel. I'll be live streaming for everybody. I'll probably I'll have the speakers or the microphones, I'm turned all the way up, and it'll be what it is. You're right, Audrey. So from now on in this chat, let's try and start the whole nationwide. It's now going to be don't be a Susan or a Jimmy. So hashtag don't be a Susan. That's right, Kim. That's funny. Appreciate you, Iowa 73, sending prayers for Ron. Yeah, I think he took all the work. That was him backing out a few minutes ago. Mm-hmm. Ron, no, I don't believe so, Marie. Well, like I told him, I told him, I was like, man, there's a lot of people on my YouTube channel that are supporting you, they're backing you, they're behind you. And so, yeah, and I don't think he really understands the magnitude of the support that he will receive if, that it will receive. We continue to support him, just the positive prayers, Like I did mention earlier, like I personally would like to, once we do an interview with him and you guys learn for everything and the money he spent, like, I might want to do that. I might want to start a fundraiser for him, and we'll do it just like every other fundraiser. Oh, look at all that smoke. Woof. See all that smoke behind that truck? Pretty sure Highway Patrol's not going to like him going down the road. But, start a fundraiser for him to pay back for the generators he had to buy. You know what I mean? And then that ultimately, in my opinion, how much of an awesome bonus would that be for him if we did that? And then he had a generator for hurricane season, which is here now. There's a hurricane coming evidently towards this side of the world, I guess. But boy, that stinks. But then he'd have a generator for if the power did go out. You know what I mean? So. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, please, by no means, nobody call. And I don't know if you know him personally, or please don't be calling town hall and bothering them or doing anything. Like I mentioned before, I wasn't even trying to do anything further until Ron got his situation figured out, which didn't. He got this again. A bunch of circles. A bunch of circles. Well, that made me dizzy. Good gosh, that stinks. He done blew a seal or something on that thing. So, but please don't call town hall. I mean, I can only imagine. Just think about it. Okay, if you guys can only imagine, think about this. I don't know the situation, but why was there already one new town clerk there or temporary new town clerk there? And this week, it's the second new town clerk there. Did the first one get involved? And next thing you know, be like, wait a minute. And then the interaction with me, right? And then next thing you know, maybe seeing things that weren't necessarily done right. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm just speculating. Or, I don't know. And then maybe like that person, Sean was her name. Maybe she's like, I ain't getting involved with that. I'm gone. You know what I mean? And gosh only knows. I feel bad for this next new one that just came in there. She had to experience the whole same thing over again. But this time I told him, it's like, dude, you're breaking the sunshine law. And he did it right in front of the clerk. And maybe she's probably gonna be here tomorrow. She's like, that's a circus out there. So I've been telling her. That's exactly what I told Jason when Jason was hired. I was like, I went in there and introduced myself. I was like, welcome to the circus, man. The cool thing about that, man, he kind of laughed about it. He embraced it and he took it on. Him and Belinda just went full force into trying to do everything they could get done for the town. I'm trying, again, make sure Ron got everything done right. But now Zim's blaming it all on Ron. So, like, how does that work? Now he's on blaming not Ron, but blaming it on Jason. They didn't do it right, and they lost their jobs because they were trying to push paperwork through or whatever. I don't know. Well, if that's the case, then I guess the paperwork been generated when you said it wasn't generated. I could just keep going on and on about this. I don't want to. It's crazy. There's 500 people out there watching. We've had 2,700 people on this live so far. One new member, $33 in super chats. Appreciate you guys throwing in the super chats. That's awesome. He's just begging anyone to be a clerk. Well, I just hope, I hope he warns them. I must have had the trolls blocked. I don't know. I hope he warns them, lets them know, hey, listen, just so you know, before you take this job on, this town is very, very popular on YouTube. And just a heads up, just an FYI, the internet is a very, pretty sure that wasn't 35 miles an hour, but YouTube and the internet can be a very crazy thing. So just understand as you become this clerk of this town, that there's a lot of YouTubers. There's YouTubers that live in this town. There's YouTubers that work in this town. There's YouTubers that live outside in other counties and or other states that come to this town. So therefore, please understand, you are involving yourself. You are a public official. You will be being recorded. I'm sure there's going to be some. Again, I tried not to. I wasn't trying to film them. You know, I'm sure she would have definitely felt very uncomfortable if I had a camera sitting there filming the whole time. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to be that guy to make the people feel uncomfortable. But, you know, you get the runaround from the quote unquote mayor, you know. Oh, yeah. No, I know, Kevin. I know. He just buried himself again. And now he broke the sunshine law right in front of the second new clerk. So I'm going to tell you about refresh. But yeah. I told Zim I was HOA president. HOA president of what? Of Otter Creek. I understand that many voices are requesting things. I was respectful. I was just. Oh, not saying you weren't respectful, Cincy. I wouldn't bother him unless, you know, because that's just like Flipper said. Next thing you know, he's going to start saying, oh, Travis had all his viewers call and clog up in this and blah, 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 that, blah, blah, blah. And if it is, it's going to be the trolls and the haters doing it just to try and make it as if it was like me. Because my people out there, I know you guys are all very kind, loving, generous people. And you know, you're not out there for the drama and for the, you know, to cause drama. I'm documenting my life. I'm showing what's going on. It's gonna be very interesting when I talk to Jeremy. Like, dude, you're not gonna believe what happened today. Like, I'll probably give Jeremy a call and be like, I don't talk to Jeremy that much, to be honest with you. You guys, a lot of people think, oh, me and Jeremy cahoots together or whatever, and it's like, we don't. I've said it many times. Zim only contacts people for when he needs something for his agenda, not what's best for the town. Trolls can go call him, and he knows my opinion. Believe what you want. I live in OC. That's right. That's right. Flippin' does live in OC, people. She sees it all. It's just absurd. It's just absolutely absurd. Okay, I'm getting hungry. I'm about to go eat soon. Need some camera glasses. He's not just breaking sunshine laws, he's breaking federal laws and stomping on your God-given rights. Well, you know, again, I don't have the money to go and pay for an attorney to start to go into to do all this, you know what I mean? Like, sure, I have the money to probably go get a retainer and do all that, but like, I'm not trying to do that, man. I'm not. I'm wanting my neighbor, my new friend Ron, to have power for his cats. Like, again, he's a big time cat lover, just like me and Julia, you know what I mean? And he's even more furious now. He has 5 Mancoon cats, not tropical weather cats, you know what I mean? 5 of them. And he has other regular cats, house cats, you know what I mean? But those are like different types of cats. Evidently, I don't know exactly what a Mancoon cat is, but and he has big giant furry cats, you know, and so I don't get it. Do people confuse you? At times that has happened, yes. I agree, Lisa. Gail Coons, $10 super chat for lunch. Thank you, Gail. Appreciate that. Yeah, I agree. I think the more residents come, but now, does that show why the residents aren't going? Is that an indicator? Let me, because I don't live in Otter Creek. Susan. Don't be a Susan. But I don't live in Otter Creek. But everybody around here seems to possibly know him and know of him, have been around here or whatever. Maybe that's why they don't go, because they didn't go before because it was seemed to be corrupt, right? Again, that's not my doings. That's all, Jeremy's, story. This is my story. But maybe they don't go because they know it's going to be the same situation, which is kind of like what it's turning out to be. Nope, can't film in here. Shut the door. Not talking to you. We're closed. I can talk to that guy about his permit, but you can't talk to you. But I'm there with that guy. Talk to you about that permit, but you can't talk to me. But like it just. Oh, it's definitely, in my opinion, that's what he's done. And there's things out there I haven't even said. To be honest with you, I haven't even said. I know I know Madam Mayor and Teresa, or Madam Mayor and Brett. I covered this and covered some things. They have a lot more experience, a lot more knowledge on RV parks and permitting and the people around here and what goes on. So I love the fact that they're able to, and I hope they're going to watch this. I'll probably have to text them and let them know, like, hey, go check out the live, or kind of give them an insight of what's going on, because um, I know it's good. And I ain't got to go back and watch the other one. I jumped on the live the other day at the end. I didn't get a chance to go back because they were talking about permitting and stuff. But I do know that you know, they have a lot more experience with that type of stuff. So it's good for me to kind of get some knowledge from them. More outside people went to the meeting when Jeremy was there. People who live. Yeah, well, they did. There goes Richard. He's probably like, oh man, he was in the office the whole time, happened to stand there and be in the middle of it all. I feel bad. He's caught in the middle of it. You know what I mean? So. Well, Cincy, I hope you have that much pull with Zim. I thought I believed in him too, but it's just been a long time since now that I see what Ron's been trying to do and get going. Like, I mean, hopefully he'll whip it into shape. Hopefully the power company has it now. Hopefully he's called Ron and said, hey dude, I got the permit number up. I've I stayed extra hours. I did whatever I had to do. It's at the power company now. Call them up. Do you think that's gonna happen by the end of the day? I'll know, because I'll call Ron. Yeah, even flipping, exactly. There's a lot of things that I know that have happened that, again, it's not for me to talk about, but other people can talk about it because they were approached. I mean, well, I guess I could too, I guess, but anyhow. Lord said, it really depends. You know what I mean? I've had nothing, as everybody knows, right across the street, there's a lot of problems that go on here and there. I don't have problems with anybody. I try not to. Luckily I haven't been affected here. Luckily we got cameras all over Tubetown and Tubetown 2.0. So therefore, if something does happen, we will have the people to hold accountable. It's just that this town has been plagued with a long history of that, and look what's happening now. It seems to be doing it again. Yeah, unincorporated OC is my opinion as well. Like, especially if nobody's even caring about the town, don't even go. That means the people, what's crazy is how you can get 55 people to show up to vote, but you can't get 5 people to show up to the meeting. If you can be anything in life, be a child. Diane, I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. And that's why I really love and appreciate everybody that again, supports me. People jump on to jump off. Like now we're almost at 3,000 views in this chat already. We got about 500 people in here been hanging steady. But yeah, where are we at? Holy cow! I've been sitting blabbing. I gotta get off this. Well, the cool thing about it is I got enough video for video tomorrow. I will be heading over to schoolhouse, so I'll be over there soon. I guess should I go 2 hours? Should I do this? Should I battle for another 20 minutes? Otter Creek Cam? Like, I don't know. I need to eat something though. I don't want to eat on camera. But I guess I better do something with Tubetown because Dina whatnot $4.99 super chat. Appreciate you, Dina. Thank you, dear Dina. Appreciate you. I had somebody hit me up in my actually it was an old moderator. At one point in time, my channel had to take away all moderators, and then it wasn't nothing for anything specific. It was just something that was going on. But one of the old moderators hit me up in my emails, and I wanted to talk, but I emailed him as what would be a good time to call. But I haven't checked my email yet, so I'm not sure. But like no drama. Again, I don't know. I haven't seen that particular person unless they're a different name in a while. So I'm not sure like what, but it'd be interesting. Send some love if you can. Appreciate you, Dina. Start calling the news a vet. No, he's not a vet. I don't know if he's a vet or not. No, you can't ban the recordings in town hall meeting. Oh, there'll be a big giant uproar then. I guarantee you'll have all the First Amendment auditors over here. Zim lies. He's responsible for those permits. I don't know. That was my question. Who's responsible for the permit number? He said the power company needed a permit number. Who's responsible for that? I asked that earlier. Like, we need to know. Yeah, the township must vote. Should I go around door to door and talk to everybody? It's like, start a petition. You guys want to unincorporate so you can get some stuff done around there, or not get stuff done around there, or whatever? I don't really know, to be honest with you. Yeah. Well, I think you have to have a certain percentage of the town. Well, they should have a town meeting about it. Ultimately. Yeah, that would be good though. I love my favorites. Tom. Oh, did it not work? Tom? That's Tom in the chat, everybody. Tom Weber. He's the one that was in yesterday's video. Brought the American flag. We do appreciate you, Mr. Tom. Yeah. So there you go. So now the building person. So now I guess the inspector. What didn't he have the inspector, Bill Payne or Joseph Payne, do all his inspections, right? He did my inspection. He did that inspection. But now all of a sudden you're back to the building department. What's going on here? Is somebody from the building department going to show up and be like, oh, you got to do this and you got to do that? Or like, I don't know. Unincorporate and miss out on that huge paycheck? Question mark, Dave says, right? Get a lawyer, get a lawyer, get a lawyer. And Skipper says the same thing. Everybody, a lot of you have been saying the same thing. Like I said, I don't have the money to go and, well, I'm not going to. Oh, he's got a serious wheel bearing going on that thing. I'm not going to spend my money on that right now to put a retainer on a lawyer. All I want is my neighbor's power turned on and the process I need to go through to get this RV pool permitted here. That's it. And my truck keeps acting up again. I got to back it up. We're getting in the sun. Stand by. The engine lights keeps coming on again. Keeps going into limp mode. See you, Woodstock. Appreciate you hanging. Yeah, so then it should be the inspector who puts the permit number on there then? So how'd that all work? How did he pay for an inspection, but then now you can't have an inspection number? Oh, my phone's getting low. Low on battery. Sorry, we're going to wrap it up soon. What's up, Bamos girl? Yeah, I can always call Mark for advice, for sure. Now, again, I'm not sure if this is Mark's specialty, but we're going to dig deeper. We will be, if you're just now jumping on, we will be doing an interview with Ron. And so that will be happening. We will talk to him. You guys will get a story from him himself. You know what I mean? You'll find out everything from him. You'll find out all the stuff that he's done, the process he's gone through, and it's going to be shown. He'll show you the last communication you had with Zim in regards to Zim saying that everything looked right. He just maybe whatever, but here it is 3 weeks later, maybe. Yeah, Larry, it might be. Oh, I'm sure I can give him a call and get advice on him. Like I said, I'm not trying to bring a law. I'm not trying to get in all that. I'm not trying to do all that. I'm not. Now, if Ron wants to, because of what Ron went through, absolutely. Well, then we'll get all of our support system to get behind him and back him. You know what I mean? All right, Mr. Tom Logan says your flag rocks. Yeah, exactly. At least the power company calls them. So how does it work? How does it work? The town clerk said the previous town clerk said he submitted it. Okay, if it was submitted without a so here's what's crazy. Not only that, the town clerk said he submitted it. Zim says there was a permit, but the number wasn't on there. But the lady at the electric company said nothing was ever received. Where, like, what? But he has to talk to Zim. Yeah, it's crazy. Interview Carl. I might. I'm not sure Carl wants to be on camera, but if he does, appreciate you having my favorites. Thank you kindly. The power company issue. No, that's wrong, Sandy. Because I went there, they told me how to get a permit from the city of Otter Creek. So I don't really get it. I don't. Look at my haircut, folks. It's good though. Shaving it off. I guess I should plug my phone in. I'm gonna have to soon. It's a long live. My phone's hot. uh, construction lawyers in Florida are a thing. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. No, again, so you mentioned about the Ron. Yeah, I told Ron that today. I told him on the get go. I said, when he told me that he had talked to them, whenever it was, I said, dude, don't be surprised if you don't get a runaround. And what's happening? So yeah, he had power. What happened? The tree. So and he'll tell you the whole story. The tree broke, took the power out. He didn't realize somebody put a timeline on when you had to get the power turned back on before you needed a permit. Not sure who put that timeline out there. Maybe the electric company. I don't know. So that time had expired, and so therefore, and then Ron trying to get the electrician out, and the whole. You guys will learn. We're going to interview Ron, so don't worry about it. I talked to him. He's all about it. He's kind of fed up with it. I think he's kind of surprised and kind of a little bit like taken back the fact of the support that I told him. I was like, man, we got a lot of. Man, they do not do 35 around here. Levy County Sheriff, if you're out here watching, you guys want to come and set up. Remember last time I was talking about how fast we were going. Then the next day they were sitting over there running radar. People haul butt down here. Even that other guy that creeps on Tube Town, he goes way faster here. Yeah, Jano, there's so much that that's unanswered. Town hall meeting is next week. We're going the 18th or the 19th. I'll be there. I'll be recording if there is one. Like Clippin said, should be surprised if there is one. We've now had 2 new clerks since the newest clerk got in. No, 3 new clerks in less than a month. Right? One town clerk walked out. Got another town. Not sure if it was just for a day or so. I don't. Why would you hire a temporary town clerk for a day? Or maybe that town clerk got in and said, "Wait a minute, what am I getting myself involved in? I don't want nothing to do with that." And said, "Thanks, but no thanks." Now you got the newest town clerk in. I don't know her name. And she got to experience the bizarreness of what happened today, and so therefore, maybe she'll be there tomorrow, maybe not. I don't know. And all of a sudden, the town's closed. He's saying that the town hall's closed. Well, how is any of the town people supposed to do anything if the town hall's closed? Oh, I'm so fired up about it. My bad. I just been ranting and raving about this thing this whole time. But we've had a chat rate of 12. It's been pretty steady here. We had a steady flow of 450 to 500 people. I've been trying to talk to everybody. I appreciate all the super chats and the new members. You guys are just doing awesome. Old West days are still around. Land grab, land grab, land grab. Well, what better way than to try and run somebody out of town than to make it very inconvenient on them to get their power? I mean, actually, you know what's funny? Because Ron already said it. He's like, man, but he wouldn't sell it to him. He's like, I might just decide to sell this place, but he wouldn't sell it. He wouldn't sell it. He's not gonna sell it to them. But Zim definitely won't get this place. Actually, I'll get. We'll buy the house from Ron as Tube Town. We'll make it even bigger. Ain't no clerk, ain't no show. That's right. There's all kinds of things. Yep, town meeting is the 19th. There's all kinds of things that still haven't been disclosed. So, oh, there goes somebody else. They love Tube Town. Tell you people, everybody in Otter Creek loves Tube Town. Well, not everybody. I don't think the neighbors of Tube Town or or Zim likes it, but unfortunately for them, it's here to stay. Yeah, well, we'll see. Yeah, I don't know how that works. I know there's a clerk in there now. I know he's been there all day. Again, my My question is, why is it the mayor sits in with the new clerk and tells her what's to do? You know, it needs to be more than just the mayor and at least one other of the council members. Otherwise, the mayor's going to do, or the clerk's going to do whatever the mayor asks, right? Oh, don't worry about that right now. We need to put all these ordinances up on the thing so that, well, first we need to remember to take the other towns' names out of them. You need to spell check it before we put the ordinance of Chiefland up, or Bronson or whatever. You know, what's up, Sim? Ba-da-ba-ba. Tom Weber asked Travis for my email. Yeah, ammos. I don't know. I'm lost. Okay. All right, folks. Well, I need to end this thing. Stop ranting about this. We got some good watch hours on it. Over 3,000. We got 584 likes, man. Thank you all so much, man. Appreciate y'all. So. Oh, no doubt, Jano. I agree 1,000%. You guys will see and hear the conversation tomorrow. We are going to interview Ron. You're going to get the whole entire story. And if we get the news involved, we'll get the news involved. We'll see where we go from here. Hopefully, at this point in time, they were able to figure out by the time I left to now to figure out whatever number they needed to put on the permit, or whoever needed to put the number on the permit, means the permit's already been applied for, paid for, inspection done. Well, maybe they've got that done by the end of the day. I don't know. Yeah, well, I'm sure. I trust me. I got a lot of emails already about laws and stuff that he's already going against. So that's the awesome thing about the viewers, man. You guys help keep us all updated and informed. So it does help at times. But like I mentioned before, I'm not looking to go that route. I'm not looking to do anything like that. I'm just looking to help my friend next door get power back in his house for him and his animals, and get power here so I can continue to build Tubetown 2.0 and have a place to stay. Well, if it's possible and it gets approved, Tubetown 3.0. Oh my goodness. If you guys can only imagine, oh boy, just wait if it works. Rob, why are the other two commissioners? Well, I don't even know if they know. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, I have no idea if the other commissioners even know. So. But yeah, all right. Well, we'll go to 7 minutes. We'll go 2 hours. People are gonna be like, what? A 2-hour chat from Willis? That's crazy. And this is me just complaining the whole time about the same thing. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. So, with that said, everybody, I do want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. If you are in the replay crew, thank you. For the memberships, again, the super chats, you guys, just been showing up, showing out. I can't thank you enough. Keeping me in this YouTube thing, moving and grooving. And just enjoying having fun, enjoying making other people smile. I apologize, this drama is inserted into it, but it is what it is. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video on Willis's channel. You will get to hear the mayor once again tell me he will not talk to me with me recording. He won't even talk to me about my own power pole permit if I'm recording. Okay, all right, dude. I don't. Yeah, the thing about it is, yeah. Rex and Carl. Oh, yeah, Rex and Carl are definitely great guys. I don't know I think Carl, I'm not sure if Carl resigned, or I'm not sure how that worked. If he officially resigned, or if he just walked out of that meeting. I don't know exactly how that all works and what all goes on. Is this really a lot? Kevin T says. No, this is a replay, Kevin. It's the replay. Send those out here. We're getting taken care of. I believe he's the same guy we originally knew. Hey, you know what? You could feel that way. That's fine. I completely feel different because of everything I've done. You know what I mean? And in the way that, like, it seems like there's no appreciation. It's just like now I'm hassling him. You know what I mean? If he was going to get it done, if he was that guy, he would have got it done like over 2 weeks ago when Ron went to the power company told him to call the mayor. And then, so Thomas says, it's going to be all right. Keep being you and keep on smiling. That's right, Chris. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. But yeah. So 5 minutes. We're gonna wind it out. We're running down 2 hours, baby. If my phone don't die. So, I appreciate you, Sensei. Yeah, I wish he would. But if he's not the guy, why wouldn't he be like, why wouldn't he have texted me instead of put up a stop work order? Why would he be like, oh, you can't do that, you can't do that, and being totally rebellious towards me, right? Is that the right word? Appreciate you, Lynn. Cappy says, I'll be up there next Tuesday. I'm overdue. Right on, Cappy. Is it next Tuesday? I'll see you here. I'll be here. Hopefully there'll be a meeting. I don't know. But if one of the commissioners decide to walk, then there's no quorum. Then what happens? What happens then? Then attorney, I don't know. The most bizarre town on the planet. Otter Creek. I hope Carl didn't make it official and he's rethinking. I hope so too, See you, Michelle. I'm not sure, Kev. In fact, proves even more. Yeah, I mean, if he's only taking care of this one because we are watching, it doesn't change the amount of corruption. In fact, it proves it even more doing it because he's being watched. I kind of agree with that. No, not yet, Tom. I have not. But they did see in the video, and if you saw, Flippin responded in the comments. A lot of people are saying thanks to Tom, but I'll actually be recording that when I go over there. Here, I want to leave this live, but I haven't yet. But she did thank you in the comments. Flippin thanked you in the comments. I'm not sure if George seen the video or not. I know she's pretty busy with everything. But no, I haven't, but they will be getting it. Don't you worry, good sir. And thanks again for lunch yesterday. Ralph's was good, man. Ralph's is a good burger. But I do appreciate your friendship, bud. You have a good day too, Wise Owl Tree. All right, we're winding it down, folks. So once again, appreciate y'all, man. Over $50 of super chats, man. You guys are awesome. That's just so cool. I can't thank you enough. I know $20 sitting there for Levi and ice cream for Charlotte. We'll make sure we make something special out of that. I believe who sent that? Slipknot sent that. So I got you there, man. We'll be sure to take care of them. Yep. See, she saw it. She saw it. So, but she will get it. What I was going to do is I was just going to rip in half and give each one of them a half. Right? Should I just do that? No, I'm just teasing. Mobile Marine. Okay. All right, everybody. We're going to start saying bye in the chat. Once again, thank you all for being on there. Appreciate the super chats. Appreciate you hanging in there. And, yep, that's that Tom Weber in the chat, flipping. But love each and every one of you. I appreciate all your support. I appreciate your kindness, your generosity. And I just appreciate you guys just watching and living my life with me because, my life now has become social media and it's a job, but I appreciate it. And I wouldn't trade it right now for the world because I know I get to make a lot of you out there smile and my comments and my emails and, my messages, just mean the world to me and everything that you guys say and see. And I just really appreciate y'all. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you all, and we all have Jeremy to blame. So let's just blame Jeremy. And as we leave this chat, everybody start hashtagging blame Jeremy in the chat because we got about a minute left. And I'm going to start eating some of my wings, my leftover wings. Blame Jeremy. We got to blame Jeremy. Tubetown is an American in action. That's right. Yeah. Oh, trust. There's a couple things that are in the pipeline right now, people, that you guys are going to be exactly ecstatic about if everything rolls the way I think it's going to be rolling. So, see y'all. Love you all. Blame Jeremy. We're blaming him. Flippin', you said you're not at schoolhouse right now. You won't be back till tonight then? I'll just call you when we're done. But, yeah, blame Jeremy, everybody. That's right. We're here. 10 seconds left. Roll it down. Let's get all blame Jeremy's in the chat right now. Let's do it. They're almost there. I guarantee. I don't know. Well, hopefully he'll want to talk about my RV permit tomorrow when I go back recording again. So I guess you can let him know if you want to talk to him. Let him know that I'll be back tomorrow and I'll be recording again to find out what I need to do with my RV permit. So until next time, all, I love you all. Appreciate you. Levi was super pumped, and thank you guys for hanging out with Levi as well, because he really enjoys you all. So until next time, guys, you matter to me. See ya.